What is going on, YouTube? We are back. It's CJ, coach of your Phoenix and Center Orange, and we're here for another draft league coming to you this season. We got the JJDL season number 3 coming at you. That is the John Jr. Draft League. Super excited to be part of this. I want to thank John Jr. for the opportunity to be a part of this season. And just it's amazing. A lot of great coaches and stuff that are going to be in this. So, we're going to be put to the test, but we are up for a challenge and ready to go. It's going to be kind of a busy month for me going into this season, but we're up for the challenge. We're here for it. Some of the new people coming to watch my content, I just want to say, I appreciate that. And just a little about myself. Been playing Pokemon for a long time, pretty much since it came out. So I'm pretty much dating myself there, showing how old I am. So I'm one of the old guys. Been playing draft though only for I would say 3 years, just on some like smaller leagues and stuff. This year I took a step into doing content creation with my draft league. So super pumped like that. So it's been amazing, fun time doing that. I'm a dad, got a 2-year-old son at home, happily married with my beautiful wife, and something kind of exciting that I'm going to be dealing with, like I said, can be busy this month, is I got a baby daughter on her way. So I believe it's like week 3 of this season. When I'm going into this, I will be, my daughter will be born. So super excited for that, and I cannot wait to have my baby girl come to join our family. So super pumped like that. That's just a little about myself. We'll get into the draft stuff right now as well. Kind of a couple things kind of go over. Typical draft, snake style draft order and everything like that. Had 115 points to draft 9 or 11 Pokemon. We had 16 coaches, so it's gonna be gotta hit on those picks while you can. One thing that we are doing for Terra this week, or this league, is going to be it's free Terra. We do have Terra preview, so every time before each match we do have to let them know what we're doing for our Terra captain. So basically we had 25 points to get at least 3 Terra captains. So basically, like, if I was drafting for instance, let's say one of the Pokemon that I was kind of looking at but didn't take, let's see, where are they at in here? I like Skeledirge. So Skeledirge 12-point monk, but because of how well it does with Terra, it has a Terra attack, so it was like a 20-point Terra. So you have to kind of like pick and choose how you were going to use your Terra points and everything like that. So that's kind of like the rule sets and everything like that. But yeah, so when we were doing this draft started basically on my birthday, so it's kind of cool. And as the draft order was kind of getting set, names are clicking off the board there, and guess what? Your boy, we got pick number 1. And going with pick number 1, a lot of things on the table and everything like that. Something I wanted to always try, and we went with it. It is Iron Valiant. So Iron Valiant was sitting there. Obviously, it's going to be sitting there. I had the first pick. I've never used it, and I always wanted to. It's just so versatile. So many things you can do with it. Being mixed attacker, you can run special, you can run physical, you can run both, booster energy, and any type of different item that you wanted to try to roll with it. Very good speed tier at that 116. So I was super excited to be able to get the opportunity to use this. So that was my first pick. We kind of went down the board, come back around, and my very next pick, something I've used in the past before, not in this generation. I did play in a league where it was where we just started when the second DLC came out, and it is Latios. So Latios gonna pair well with Iron Valiant there. You know, another good speed tier at 110. Very good special attack, can hit like the truck on the special side. So it's gonna be used kind of with my special breaker, especially with that getting the boost in its special move Buster Purge. It's definitely gonna be something cool to use, getting access to foot turn. So you know, able to get out of there if I need to, or run that if, you know, I'm looking for a different, like a mid-ground pivot or anything like that. So yeah, we snagged up Latios there. Going into my next pick, obviously the very next pick here, we picked up Empoleon. So Empoleon, you know, kind of rounds out my Fairy Dragon Steel core. So very versatile mon that can be either special or attacking or defensive. Gets competitive now, so that's definitely huge for it. Being able to boost those special attacks. Lost access to Defog, but you know, we have Roost and Stealth Rocks definitely help out. Foot turn, being able to be like a slow pivot if I needed, for instance. So yeah, glad to be able to use Empoleon here. Next pick, we're kind of like kind of seeing what we're looking to do, and we went with Ogerpon. And Ogerpon is actually one of my Terra captains. So it was a 13-point mon, but with the Terra attacks, it's 18. So just regular form Ogerpon. So being able to actually use items is going to be pretty sweet, especially with its Terra. You know, obviously it only can be grass, but I mean, being able to get a speed boost when I Terra this Pokemon, late game situations, if, you know, I got a lot of things chipped down, this Pokemon can just clean up. So super excited to be able to use Ogerpon as one of my Terra captains this season. Going into my next pick, I needed something above Iron Valiant, and I just wanted to, like, I didn't want Iron Valiant to be my fastest Pokemon. So we went with Talonflame. So Talonflame, pretty cool Pokemon. Can be, you know, you can run some special stuff. You can run physical, can be defensive, access to Defog, Roost, you know, being able to get rid of hazards, can Flame Body, Gale Wings for, you know, priority right off the rip if we need it, as long as, you know, we are at full health. Flame Body being able to burn some of those physical attackers if they're using like weak moves like U-turn, or, you know, just they're trying to get out and pivot out and stuff. So gonna be a cool mon to use. Haven't used it in a while. I think Gen 8 I used it, so but definitely awesome mon to have here on the team. Glad to have it. Kind of going into our next pick, we're trying to like figure out a few things that we kind of need, and I wanted to pick up a rapid spinner. I mean, normally I kind of struggled in this gen not picking up rapid spinner, so we went with a great one here, the OG Donphan. Donphan, pretty cool Pokemon, very bulky on the physical side, access to things like knockoffs and rapid spin, and, you know, a lot of, you know, different attacks like Ice Spinner. Gonna be really awesome to use, sturdy, you know, being able to take that one hit and, you know, be able to get a rapid spin off would be great. So I mean, Donphan going to be something I definitely am happy to use in this season, and going to use it to my best ability. Coming into my next pick, very next pick, round 7, pick number 1, we went with Overquill here. So Overquill, I just wanted an Intimidator and a good Dark type and a Grounded Poison type. So it kind of has a couple different roles there. Being able to set spikes and toxic spikes is going to be very good for this team, so I can chip things down for my, you know, physical threats up there, like Iron Valiant, Ogerpon, and Latios. So definitely want to be able to get that done. Also being able to let those Intimidates, the weaken some mon, so I can have those Pokemon come in and do some setup moves if needed. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to use Overquill and see what we can do with it this season. Next month, kind of going into it, we're looking at needing like a normal type. So it's a Pokemon I've used before, and it is Meloetta. Sorry, there. I've used this Pokemon before. It's pretty cool. I use it as Terra Captain. Not using it as Terra Captain this season though. Being able to switch forms as well. We can have that pirouette form with the use of Relic Song. So, and that being able to with Serene Grace, being able to kind of put things to sleep is going to be pretty awesome. So, super excited to use this mon again and use it well again. I thought I used it pretty well when I used it before, so excited to try this again. Also going into Pokemon I've used before as well is going to be Bellibolt. I'm actually really shocked this Pokemon was still around. I mean, I thought for sure someone was going to use it for a Terra Captain. Unfortunately, we couldn't, just because it would have been, I believe, 9 points, so it would have put us 2 points over, so wouldn't have been able to use it. So we just got normal Bellibolt, but it's still a Pokemon that, you know, can do a lot of stuff, even as an electric type. So super pumped to use this again and see what we can do with it. Going into my last pick, I only took 10 Pokemon. We went with Lycanroc, and this is going to be one of my Terra Captains as well, the Midnight form. Just being able to have a Stone Edge that can't miss, it's going to be pretty cool, especially against some of those ice types that I do have a little bit of weakness to on this team. It's going to be pretty cool to be able to hit those. I do have to worry about no guard, because obviously my opponent is going to have the same, you know, doesn't have to worry about accuracy, so I do have to worry about that. So but yeah, I am super excited to use Lycanroc again. I used it in a previous season, long time ago. So pretty excited to try this Pokemon once again. So I mean, that's going to round out my team and my draft analysis this for this season. Like I said, I'm super excited to be part of this. Can't thank John Jr. enough for having me in this one. So I mean, I'm going to have all the coaches and everything in the description down below, so check all them out. Check out their drafts as well. We're on the road to, I mean, I would love to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So I mean, we are putting out some pretty good draft content. So I mean, I'm super excited. Like I said, I've been loving doing draft this year, especially with the content. I mean, it's been awesome. So yeah, so just like check me out if you like what I do. Hit that like and subscribe button, and yeah, we're gonna catch you in the battles coming here soon. Upload schedule is gonna be every Sunday, and I mean, you're gonna see the before this or basically before we drop our draft analysis, there'll be whole draft analysis done by John Jr. So gonna be super excited to check that out, see what they think of the team. So let me know what you guys think of the team. Throw a comment down there and let me know what you guys think. And like I said, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.